All right, guys, we're going to get started. This is Robert Swander, the president of ACMG Sales. I hope everybody's well today. Thank you to everybody that's joining us today. I think everybody's going to be very impressed. It's a new tool that we have that's definitely taken a lot of producers to the next level. I want to introduce Kim Purnell. He has over 30 years of experience, industry experience, as a vice president level for supporting the independent distribution for several well-known insurance companies, such as MetLife, John Hancock, Prudential, and Transamerica. In 2018, Adaptive Marketing Group, LLC, was formed and focuses marketing and website designs for the insurance and the financial services industry. So everybody, today's presentation primary goal is to introduce to you a unique marketing platform that is designed to help you engage with prospects and client and to provide them with information that they need and want on their own terms. In addition, this platform is also designed to give you customized delivery system that will project professionalism, industry knowledge, that will assist you with identifying, targeting, engaging, cultivating, and converting website surfers to insurance clientele. Just got a few more people joining in. So I'm going to turn it over to Kim. Kim is the president of Adaptive Marketing Group. ACMG is proud to partner with him. He's definitely a good friend of mine, and the feedback has been tremendous on the website and all the tools that he has to offer. Kim, I'll turn it over to you.
Hey, thanks, Rob. I appreciate it, and thank everybody today for joining here on this call. And as Rob was indicating, I come from the background of the insurance industry and financial services. And my goal here today is to not only help you understand the concept of marketing. Many agents are, you're taught about the products, right? And you're given brochures, and you're many times, you do come to up-teen number of webinars on, how to position a product, but you're not often taught about what it means to market. And marketing is something that most agents need a lot of help with. So hopefully today, this platform and this presentation will help you do that. So Adaptive Marketing, when I created this platform, it was essentially designed at first to give clients the information, right? To give them a platform where they can come to one central location and find anything that they wanted to know about a particular fixed insurance marketplace. I don't do much, if anything at all, with FINRA-related products, so we stay out of that arena. But if you've ever noticed, whenever you go to search for something, you go to the magical Google box, Yahoo, Bing, you put in keywords, and lo and behold, you get all these links that come up, and then you have to try to decipher through them, figure out what's on what, and as you dig into these sites, you get clickbaited. You get clickbaited wanting to know everything about who you are, your firstborn child, and that in itself is not always a bad thing. But what happens is that if you're clickbaited once, you're clickbaited 100 times, and what happens is that you start getting stalked by everybody out there. And so consumers have gotten savvy to this. So when I created this platform, I wanted one centralized location where someone can come to the platform and, again, get the information that they're looking for, right? It could be on life insurance, annuities, health insurance, disability, long-term care, Medicare, and on the platform to give them the content that they're looking for: video content, download content, maybe guides, checklists, whatever it might be, right? To help them through that process. Well, in doing so, the feedback was, well, this was really great information, but what good is it to the insurance company? Or not to the insurance company, but to the insurance professional. So then I took it to the next level and I said, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create the platform that allows the agent to have the entire content for which they are marketing. Life insurance, annuities, again, Medicare, it doesn't matter what it is. Customize it with their content, with their photos, with their maybe videos that they have, their logos, the entire platform completely customized So this is what you're going to see today is the customization of a platform delivery system that will provoke or not, it will provoke the client to engage you, but it will give you the opportunity to project confidence and professionalism in what you do. So the design you will notice in all of the designs is the concept, again, to give the client the information in a relaxed environment. And I generally try to frame everything in a video format around a television, a computer, or a projection screen. And as you go through this, there's several sections on this, as I indicated, that we customize. When we customize it with your social media content as well. If you have calendar, like calendar invite capability, quoting engines, things along those lines, it's all customized around your particular market and what you want to focus on. So with that being said, let's go through this and give you some ideas on how to implement it. This one here happens to be designed around a primary landing page of Medicare, right? And the Medicare planning. Obviously, many of you that are in this market know that we are within 73, 74 days before the open enrollment period starts. Agents nowadays are looking to find a way to engage consumers in a virtual setting, and this is ideally suited for that. So here, as you come through, you'll see that the customization can clearly be set with your logo, your contact information. And maybe you have a video that you would like to engage. Maybe you have a client or a YouTube video that you've created. A lot of agents have. It gives them an opportunity to introduce themselves to their clients and to their prospects. In the main landing page, it's also designed to give you an opportunity to engage clients through blogging. Blogging is one of the most effective tools out there to get consumers to visit your website. Many of these websites that are designed in the industry are considered static. Electronic business cards, nothing more than a platform that says, here's who we are, here are the companies we represent, and oh, please and come visit our website. We would love to have you come visit our website. Well, consumers don't think like that, right? They don't go to the search engines and say, gee, I would like to find an insurance agent that will sell me something. So you have to entice people to come in. So what we do is we give you the tools, the platforms, the graphics, the content to push out. Here are two examples here on the blog page. One is longevity and life expectancy. For those of you that are in the retirement marketplace, the concept is to drive people to your website through the use of a blog to bring people in that will allow them to engage you and to engage your content on your website. Maybe it's the Medicare marketplace. One of the more popular platforms is the Coffee Talk platform, where maybe you want to have 3 or 4 people that you're looking to enroll during the Medicare enrollment period. You do a virtual engagement with them. You maybe offer them, a $5 gift card to Dunkin' Donut for attending. Many agents are doing that, especially during this, last year during the COVID period, I should say. And then you also have the opportunity to set up group events, schedule opportunities for people to come, maybe a webinar, much the same way we're doing it today, or to possibly have one-on-one meetings with you. The platform is also designed for texting capability, where you get the opportunity to download an application, and the platform we use is Wix. By using Wix, when someone comes onto your platform, you are actually notified on your phone that you have a visitor. That visitor is watching a particular video, is on a particular page. As a general rule of thumb, you have 15 seconds to capture someone's attention that is surfing the internet. If you cannot capture their attention in 15 seconds, you will most likely lose them. So this site is designed to give you that opportunity that while that individual is on that site, you can engage with them via the phone through a chat application, through phoning them or calling or emailing them, either way. And obviously, we have on here all the appropriate customization for disclosures and things along those lines. But then the next section you want to get into and tell the client a little bit about who you are, right? It is very important that if you capture this client, you want to be able to say, well, here I am. This is who I am. This is how I work. This is a little brief introduction that captures their attention. Usually it starts off with 2 or 3 sentences. It says, hello, I'm Joe. I've been in this business, longtime resident, la-di-da-di-da. And you're telling them why you want to have the opportunity to work with them. And when they decide that they wish to learn a little bit more about you, then they have the opportunity to do exactly that, where they can get your full bio, your customized description of who you are, what you do, what markets you're in, and again, how you can help them. And once again, maybe you want to engage them with a video that you have created maybe on YouTube or any other platform as an introduction of who you are again and what you do. The platform is designed specifically for Zoom. It is designed for Zoom integration so that if you want to bring a client into a presentation and then you have to or want to engage them with that Zoom technology, you simply go to the Zoom button, hit that magical button, and bam, you're bringing them into your presentation about who you are and what you do. If you are an agency and you would like to include it, you can include a section on who we are, right? We are the agency. We use the Wix platform because it gives you the opportunity to even create your own video content. An example of what is being displayed right now in the video screen. It is a way in which you can do short introductions about you, your agency, maybe again, how you want to work, how you want to promote your activities with them. Again, very, very engaging. And again, you have the opportunity for descriptive content to be able to explain again who you are. Maybe you have a client that you would like to get a testimonial from. You know, as an insurance professional, I was always taught, you know, to get testimonials from my clients. And years ago, we used to all keep them in maybe a brag book or some kind of maybe a letter or something like that, that we would share with future prospects. Well, here is a way in which you could create a digital testimonial guest book. And in that guest book, the client provides whatever information they wish to provide about themselves, name, address, maybe just city and state, and they share their thoughts about who you are and how you help with them, and they give you that rating, right? They say, wow, this guy, lady, or gentleman was just incredible, right? I had a great opportunity of having them help me with my insurance planning. Well, the minute that they publish that testimonial on your website, it immediately goes live into your guest book. So now you have a prospect who wants to learn about you, and they can now be able to read what other people have said, right? Now, the question comes up, well, what happens if I get a negative review? Well, be assured that any testimonial that has been posted, you receive notification. This is your platform, you control it. If you don't want that testimonial to be published, it will not be published, right? So again, you have the control over this, but it's a digital platform that allows that prospective client to be able to read what other people are saying about you. And this is your digital guest book. So if you have one testimonial or if you have 1,000 testimonials, it doesn't matter. You control it, and they are displayed in a categories of how they've engaged with you, quite frankly. Now let's talk a little bit about that blogging technology, right? Again, blogs are a great tool to bring people in to the conversation. You can create the best website in the world, but if you don't push content out, no one is ever going to find you. Yes, we do the search engine optimization for you. We set up the meta tags. We do all that back office, and we help you understand how it works, how to read the analytics, and how to engage the website. But ultimately, you've got to push out the blog content. The great thing about a blog content is that once you publish it, it becomes part of your website and it becomes an archive platform for you. So this is an example of only two that we put up. So the one again was on the longevity and life expectancy and lifetime income. And then the other was regarding the Medicare in the open enrollment period that is coming up in October. So again, you have that opportunity to create the blogs. You can use the blogs that we create and maybe just copy paste them and embed them and use them as a white paper concept to be able to push content out, or you can create your own. We have an entire library of content. Upcoming events, again, we already talked about that, and certainly your carrier portfolios. If you represent one company or if you represent 50 companies, it gives you the opportunity to display to that client the carriers that you represent and demonstrating that you are working on their behalf. Let's talk about what kind of markets are available. You talk about the annuity marketplace and guaranteed income. Each of these pages, there are over 100 pages within this platform. Think about that for a minute. 100 pages are in this platform. So maybe you would like to create a marketing campaign around guaranteed income. Well, here is a way in which you could drive them directly to this page. A video will engage them, and there will be content about guaranteed income that will display on this platform for them, right? It will give them that opportunity to engage with you. You have a variety of maybe articles, related content that they can read on, they can download, they can learn more about. And as they are engaging this page, don't lose sight of the fact that you know about it. You know what they are seeing, you know what they are watching. So you have that capability with this platform. Every landing or every page in this site is designed as a landing page. What do I mean by that? It means that when you push content out, you are going to drive them back to that particular or specific page. So if you want to talk about annuity planning, you drive them here. You want to talk about required minimum distributions, you drive them here. So each page has its content, has its downloads, and has its engagement interactions with that client on your behalf. So maybe your market is long-term care. I do realize that a lot of agents don't necessarily market long-term care, but it is a subject that is being addressed throughout the industry. A lot of agents don't understand all the moving parts of long-term care. Well, this platform was designed to help you show and project professionalism so that if you maybe aren't that comfortable with long-term care, to use this as an example, it helps you with video content to help people understand that they own their future when it comes to long-term care. Maybe they don't understand, or you don't understand, what does it mean by activities of daily living, right? You need to explain to them the differences between activities of daily living and instrumental activities of daily living, right? So the platform gives you the ability to be able to either send your client or prospect to the site, or you engage them on the site as well. Again, each of these landing pages have their own video content, have their own engagements, and they're all designed for you. Maybe you have a client who says, what does Medicare pay, right? So we're coming up on that time of the year for Medicare open enrollment. This one is inactive right now. I apologize for that, but it'll talk about what is long-term care. You'll see it again, and what does Medicare pay? Now, these, by the way, these videos that you see and that you do come across that are Medicare videos, they are Medicare videos that were created by Medicare. And in this example here, it talks about what does, again, Medicare cover, what does it not cover. And again, this is a very, very engaging video created by Medicare, and it talks about nursing home and long-term care. All right. What about life insurance, right? We often talk about, how can we get more clients with life insurance? I'm going to show you something in a second that if you don't already know about, you should. It's one of the best marketing platforms in the entire industry. And regardless of whether or not you choose to move forward with a web platform with us, it is still a tool that you will certainly want to have access to. And I'll talk about it in a second. But here we're talking about the life insurance marketplace. And obviously the life insurance marketplace encompasses a number of areas. Final expense, right? Traditional life insurance. I have I got two agents that are actually in the charitable marketplace. So they wanted to have content on the site for talking about endowment planning and charitable giving. So we created a platform here as well. Now this one here is just talking about life insurance, the different types of permanent life insurance. And for those that want to have it on their site, even though they may not represent variable products, it does give them an opportunity to at least address what a variable life insurance policy is. Now we could trade that out instead of maybe having variable on there. Maybe you want mortgage insurance, something along those lines. Again, it's all fine. So if we talk about critical illness, right? You want to talk about what's the impact of someone that has a critical illness and how a life insurance policy can help those individuals as well. Again, you will find that the video content is designed to address critical illness. And then there is going to be content down here that talks about critical illness. Maybe it's cancer, heart attack, stroke, whatever that condition might actually be. And again, I'm not going to go through all 100 pages here, but one of the tools that I did want to show you is that if you have a client that would like to get a quote, right? Looking for life insurance quoting capability. Rob has been gracious enough to give me access to a platform that is available. And many of you maybe have seen it, but here is a way in which you can drive a client through maybe your email marketing, through your social media marketing, that brings them back to this page where the client or prospect can go into a platform and design their own life insurance quote. So, or maybe you're talking to them over the phone and you want to take them through that process. So whereby they put in their information and then they start that entire quoting process. And once again, if they get to the point where they find a product that they like, it fits their budget, they like the company, they can go through the application process. And guess what? When the policy gets issued, you get paid. I have an agent in Broward County that he did an email marketing program platform. And I kid you not, he calls me up a few weeks later and he asked me if I had anybody that he could work with because he had too many leads. And I've never heard that before in my life. And what he was using was this platform. He was driving messages out to, in all fairness, many thousands of people. There's a database platform that you could do that. And people were coming back into the platform. They were either setting up Calendly invites or they were coming right into the quote engine to run their own quotes for life insurance. This is a terrific platform. And if you don't use it, I highly encourage that you do. One last thing I will talk about before I talk about the resources over here is the Medicare market. Again, because the Medicare market is fast approaching the annual enrollment period. You know, this is one of the more popular platforms out there today. People want to know what their options are for Medicare planning, regardless of whether or not you're a Medicare Advantage producer or a supplement producer. This platform is designed and kept up to date for you to be able to demonstrate to your clients and to your prospects what are the various options for Medicare. We're on a Zoom technology, so it's going to run a little bit delayed. But here it talks about Part A, Part B, C, and D. Obviously, for those of you in this market, you certainly understand it. But this is a way in which you can engage the clients in a virtual platform, or you can send them to this particular platform and they can learn on their own. And you know that they are watching these videos. Again, I have another agent that is in the Medicare market who is obviously doing emails for those turning 65 on that 7-month cycle period, which you all know about. And what he's doing, he's pushing out an email, inviting them to come back into the platform to watch the various videos. If you don't know this already, Medicare has over 40 videos, 40, that we make available to you through this platform in a way in which you can use all 40 of those in your marketing efforts. So again, you're pushing content out and you bring clients back in. These are the various videos. They're all set up in a channel format that allows that client to engage. Let's say you're in California. I'm not sure who's on this call, but maybe you have Chinese Americans that would like to learn about what their Medicare options are. Well, here's a video that allows them to engage and it allows you to be able to drive consumers to that. Again, I'm not going to go through all 40 of these, but it gives you the kind of information and content that is built into this platform to help you market, because that's what we started on earlier. How do you market? Well, if you have the content and you have the delivery platform, you have the fundamentals for marketing. So in marketing, there are 5 essential components to all marketing platforms. One is that you have to identify your market. It seems kind of benign, but it's not. I mean, you've got to really identify, are you in the Medicare market, the long-term care market, the life insurance market? You got to know which market you want to deliver that message in. Then you want to target those individuals. If they're in the retirement market, maybe it's the market between the ages of 50 and 64, $100,000 of income, $150,000 worth of assets, and they own their own home. When you engage, and that's the next platform, when you start to engage the client, you're engaging them through content to bring them into the site. Remember what I said, you've got 15 seconds to capture their attention. In that 15 seconds, if you could capture their attention through that initial engagement, you then have earned the right to start cultivating them. And you're cultivating them through your blogging technologies, through your texting capabilities, through your email platforms, through your video content, through your chat box engagements, the whole bit. So you have those resources, and we give you the guides to help you, to help reinforce the markets that maybe you are not overly familiar with. We talked about long-term care, but maybe there are other marketplaces. Maybe it's the required minimum distributions. It's one of the more popular markets. Maybe it's 1035 exchanges. Again, the content is here for you to use and for you to draw upon. Wills and trusts, there's information on here. So again, all of this is designed for you to be able to market. So that is essentially the platform, how it works, and how it is designed to help you market what it is that you do. Anyone today you can today go out, subscribe to a GoDaddy platform, a Wix platform, or any other platform out there, and you can create your own website. You have that skill. The question is, do you have the time and resources? Do you have the capability of pulling everything together under one umbrella that will allow you to project that professionalism? If you do, then you know what? Our service, our platform is probably not for you. However, if you're not capable of doing that, you don't have the time to do that. Rob and his team has been fortunate enough to introduce me to you folks, and my job is to try to help you understand marketing with this platform, and that's my commitment, and my desire is to try to help you all do that. So it's not just about trying to sell you a website website platform. It is a platform, yes, but it's a marketing platform, and if you use it as such, it will deliver for you. With that being said, if anybody has any questions, let me know. Rob, that's pretty much all I have in this platform, unless you feel that I have missed something.
Kim, great presentation. And it's, very impressive. We do have some questions in the chat. All right, let's see. Deanne has a very good question. Do we provide content for the blogging?
You can, but you don't have to, right? It's always great to create your own content for blogs, but we have content that you can pull from to create blogs for the markets that you're in, right? But I encourage agents to create their own blogs if they want, because it's your personality, it's your writing style, right? It's what you want to deliver. Keep in mind, a blog is not necessarily an email. A blog is a snippet of information that gives people enough information that they want to know more. And by doing that, you bring them back into the website.
Great answer, Kim. Another question from Paul. He wants to attract prospects for life settlements and premium financing.
Okay.
Do we have existing content for that, or can he
I
just
do
create
for the
his
life
own?
settlement. The answer to your question is yes on life settlement. Premium financing, no, but it doesn't mean it can't be delivered, right? Again, a lot of the content that I do create is a result of what other agents have wanted. An example to that was the charitable giving, right? Or the endowment markets. So again, it really is, another one was the RMD. So I'll be glad to work with somebody on unique markets if they want. So yeah.
Awesome. And guys, just to recap, the content that we have and, the customizations that you can do, for the markets that we have right now, it's life insurance, final expense, annuity, indexed and fixed, health and hospitalization, Medicare supplement, Medicare Advantage, cancer and critical illness, long-term care asset and traditional, linked life, long-term care and living benefits, and retirement planning, and some other things also. All right, so let's get to the big question. John had mentioned it. Kim, what is the cost that's going to be associated with this?
Yeah.
And what if you only focus on one entity, like all things Medicare?
Okay, great question. First and foremost, let's say you wanted the full ride, right? I always like starting with the full ride because you know what you're getting up front. The full ride, in the relationship that I've developed with Rob and American Central Marketing Group, you get the entire package, including all the social media, all the customization, for $599 a year, not a month, a year. Now, that is a subscription. Now, what does that mean? A subscription is that you pay it, right? I maintain all of the content, all of the updates, all the video, all the graphics, all the disclosures, all the search engine optimization. We handle everything. A year from now, you get your renewal and you say, you know what, that was a bunch of hooey. I just don't think this works for me. Okay, that's fine. What happens then? You just don't renew your subscription, but you own the domain. The domain is yours. You keep it. You take the content, or you take the domain and you create your own content. So the full ride for the whole year is, like I said, $599. I suspect you would never be able to go out and find a platform for that kind of money and the amount of time that it takes to create and put into this platform. So now let's say you only wanted one platform, Medicare, right? Well, the total ride for Medicare is $400 a year, right? The whole Medicare package, $400 a year. So the high end, $599, the low end, $400. More often than not, for the extra couple $100 when it comes to, you'll probably pick the whole ride. But that is basically what it comes down to. That includes, by the way, that includes the hosting service. If you go today to Wix or to GoDaddy or any other internet provider out there, yes, they run sales and all that kind of stuff. But for the most part, to host a website on an annual basis, it's around $230 to $250 a year. Check it out. That's about the going rate. So and that doesn't include building the content. So with the relationship with Rob is that we're making the whole kit and caboodle available to you for those prices.
Yeah, incredible, Kim. When I said low cost, I really meant it. If you're an active insurance agent right now, you're looking at probably getting, I wouldn't even say 100x return. This is going to be, over 1,000x return on this. Just the amount of the professionalism and the marketing and all that. I'm not aware of anything else out there that even compares to what Kim was able to develop with this. So hats off to Kim. Very impressive. I think we have.
That's what it's designed for. And by the way, let me just touch on one more thing. Part of my commitment to you is not to just throw the platform at you and say, hey, here it is, go work it, right? But the other is to show you how it works, right? Every person that becomes a subscriber to his or her own platform has full administrative control. What does that mean? It means we teach you how to go into the platform, work the dashboard, understand how to use the automation process, the email automation, how to use chat box, the texting capability, how to understand the or the analytics behind the site. Now, granted, some agents do it, some do not. What I say to you is I give you the knowledge, right? If you wish to take the knowledge and run with it, I'll help you. If you just take it and park it, I have no control over that, right? So again, I don't want to oversell you. I'm telling you what we can do and what we're willing to do, but it's up to the agents to engage it themselves.
Great, Kim. We've got some other good questions in the chat. Real quick though, for everybody that's interested in getting started, I did drop the link. You could click on that link and get started. And then there's a blue button in the middle of the page that says request your own website here. Click on that, and that'll start the process of you getting started with the website.
And by the way, let me just touch on that. You will get, an acknowledgement that you have an interest. You will then be redirected to a similar landing page that will ask you about all of your information. So the more information you put in, the better the platform works for you. So if you have multiple carrier links, if you have multiple social media, if you have video content, logos, photos, keep in mind, this is a customization for you. The more you give us, the better it looks for you.
Yeah, it's a good point, Kim. That's something I want to emphasize, that this thing is going to be fully customized, to reflect you as a broker or your agency and all that. we've got some other good questions that came in. One here from Jay Morales. If we go with the whole platform, can we exclude certain sections like Medicare?
Yeah,
That's definitely a yes. We can put, like we said, the full ride, all of the sections, or just focus on the markets that you're active in.
can I touch on that real quick? Because this is
Yeah, go
important.
ahead, Kim.
Let's say you start with the full ride, you don't want Medicare. But then let's say a week from now, 6 weeks from now, all of a sudden you start getting inquiries about Medicare. Guess what? The platform already has it in there. All you or I have to do is turn it on. The minute it's turned on, it's back up on the site. So that's the control and the customization. If you don't need it, it does not have to be included. If you change your mind and need the content at a later point, it's there.
That's a great point, Kim. You can keep changing things and customizing all year long with it. Awesome. A good question from Chalms. Could you promote healthcare also and marketplace?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Whatever you want to do. Again, this is your platform. You design it and tell me what you want on it.
Great. Another good question from Esther. So this website building includes email marketing as well?
Yes.
Yep, that's all. That's included right in their Wix back office and all that, right, Kim?
Yes.
All right. Another good question from John. Is all the Medicare info CMS compliant?
Yes. Everything that comes off of this platform is already content that is out there on the CMS platforms. All I'm doing is repackaging it, putting it in a framing. Let's use that as the terminology. But everything is backed up, resourced, and the videos, all of the Medicare videos, every single one of them are Medicare videos.
Awesome. Great question, John. And very impressive, Kim. Question from Jay Morales. Do we have administrative control of the site on the Wix back end?
Yes, that's the dashboard. Yes, that I already addressed that. And the answer is yes.
Great.
The only thing you can never do, what you cannot do, and I'll complete disclosure, you cannot copy the information and then tell us to go pound sand. Okay. So that you can never do. But other than that, you have absolute control over the site.
Yeah. You're not going to want to do that anyway, because you're going to love working with us and working with Kim, and you can't beat what we're offering anyway for that price anywhere. Good question from Esther. She's a PNC agent. Is there info in the platform for this area?
I got to be honest with you. That's going to be a tough one. I want to do it. I will work with you to get it done, right? But the PNC marketplace is a beast. I'm willing to work with you on it. But right now there is not anything. There have been people that have asked about it. In all fairness, I'm not that smart in that PNC marketplace either. So I just want to be honest with you about it.
Yeah. Got it, Kim. And so there you hear it, guys. We got everything on here, but not really focused on PNC at this time, but possibly looking to add some content in the future.
Yes.
Sabrina asked, so we will have to tell you what platform we want and then what we are responsible for creating it, or can we just tell you what we want of our sections?
Yeah, you just tell me what you want. What you do is when you look at this platform, I had a lady today who came onto the platform, and like the gentleman earlier, she said her market was long-term care specific, in all fairness. That was her market. So she came on, she said, I want the long-term care content, I want the life insurance content, and I want the resources information. Everything else, I don't want it. I said, okay. That's it.
Got it. Sabrina mentions she deals with Medicare, final expense, long-term care, hospital indemnity, cancer, dental, vision, and critical illness. So Sabrina, this is going to be like a dream for you and all your clients and future business. Wayne's got a question. Does it have a CRM and autoresponder?
Yes, that's part of what I teach people how to use. Now, let me talk about the CRM for a minute. The CRM in this platform is a basic CRM, right? It is not a funnel CRM in the way that you're used to maybe HubSpot or other CRMs. I often get requests for meta tagging, right? What does that mean? It means that this platform is designed for it to be meta tagged into the funnel platforms of other CRMs, such as HubSpot or whatever it is that you might be using. The CRM in this system requires that you actually log into the back office dashboard, and it's really designed to track and auto respond. It's not really designed to do the funnel capabilities of other CRMs. I hope that made sense. I mean, I know what I'm talking about, but I'm not sure I conveyed it correctly.
I think it was good, Kim. So Mike has a question. Can it include plans I'm already contracted with? So,
I mean, that's
yeah.
all, you know what, okay. I don't know the answer to that because this is a relationship that I have with
Yeah, I'll answer that, Kim. Yeah, definitely can. We're not requiring, just about everybody is contracted with ACMG in some sense with a market or carrier, but we're not requiring anybody to have any contracts with ACMG. We're sharing this also with friends of ACMG. So I hope that answers your question, Mike. You can definitely still participate in this opportunity with whatever you got going on. Sabrina said yes. Wayne said your answer made perfect sense. So again, guys, if any more questions come in, drop them in the chat and we'll answer them. Also, guys, I did drop the link in the chat for everybody that's looking to get started. Just click on that link and click on the request your agent design here button, and we'll be able to get started for you. Kim will get everything going for you.
Okay, great. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, everyone, today. And again, I have a motto: if you don't ASK, you don't GET. So if there's something that I haven't touched on, you want to know about, just ask me. And again, I come from this industry, so I kind of get it. Again, most agents are not taught on marketing, and that's what I try to help you with is marketing. Okay,
Great,
thank you,
Kim.
gentlemen. I'm going to jump off because you probably have other considerations. So again, I want to thank everybody and for allowing me to participate.
Yeah, thank you, Kim, for taking the time, and we're looking forward to helping everybody grow their business. This presentation has been recorded. We're going to post it on our YouTube channel later on this afternoon. And anybody else that any questions come to mind, you can always email agentservices@acmgsales.com, and we'll be glad to assist you. Looking forward to helping everybody grow their business, and hoping everybody has a great day today. Thank you, guys.